doing? How are you?
Awesome. I got uniformed officers going to come in, search paperwork. That way he can do the report. That way I can attend to this stuff here. But if you want to have a seat on the bench, we'll be right with you.
Can do.
How are we doing today, sir?
So, question.
Yes.
Speaking of restraining orders, no contact orders, things of this nature, I got a case report from October 2nd, 2017, written by a Brandon Wilkerson, I believe.
Okay.
He claims that Blair Milo has a no contact or protective order against me. This is very much so untrue.
I have no idea.
Being that he signs his case report under penalties of perjury, that's a crime.
Only if it's proven false, but if he doesn't have the correct information and he thought it was true,
Why would he think that's true?
maybe he was told that by somebody.
By who?
I have no idea.
How do I find out who keeps lying to you guys to get my constitutional rights trampled upon?
Hire a private investigator?
I need to hire a private investigator?
I don't know where to go with it.
It's America,
exactly.
and you're law enforcement. I would think somebody would know that this is illegal.
Well, I don't know about that incident. I don't know where he got his information. I don't know if it's true or isn't.
It's definitely not true because it would be under the Indiana Data and Communication Systems. It would be entered by the clerk of court. More importantly, there's not even a cause number, including myself and Blair Milo, for there to be a no contact order under.
I don't know of any reference you and her. I know she had one against somebody else. And maybe he...
Yeah, he's a different kind of person.
He is.
I believe he was actually stalking the mayor and such, from what I understand.
I didn't say that.
Well, I definitely seen him following her down Pine Lake Avenue, so it wasn't hard to figure out.
This officer's going to explain that to you real quick.
All right.
How you doing today, Mr. Farmer?
I'm all right.
Good.
Wish you guys had something else to do, but formalities.
Okay. I'm serving here today as a protection order.
Okay.
Says
I believe it's a no contact order.
no contact order. Yep, you're correct. Okay, the defendant does appear in person and by counsel stating does appear by...
A little louder, please.
The defendant does appear in person and by counsel, and the state does appear by its deputy prosecuting attorney, the state having moved to the court for an order restricting the defendant and having contact with an alleged victim or victims and or a certain witness or witnesses in the case. The court now finds that such an order is necessary to preserve the safety, peace, and dignity of the community as well as the safety of the alleged victim or victims named herein. The defendant has been charged with the commission of the crime of battery, bodily injury, Class A misdemeanor. The defendant is ordered to have no contact with Michael D. Ficus and Carol Ficus in person, by telephone or letter, through an intermediate or in any other way, directed or indirectly, except through an attorney of record while released from custody pending trial. This includes, but is not limited to, acts of harassment, stalking, intimidation, threats, and physical force of any kind. Do you understand what I just read you, sir?
Not particularly, no, but I don't think that it has any bearing on it.
Okay.
So, what he just said was that was brought by the state. So, you guys understand that the prosecutor's office has recused as well as all the judges have recused. So, legally, nobody has...
Sign this real quick.
I refuse to sign.
You refuse to sign?
Yeah.
Mark that on there?
Yes, sir.
I don't have any contract that I'd like to enter, but essentially the prosecutor has recused, so there is not really anybody representing the state, and 4 out of the 5 judges.
Judge Steve King.
Yeah, that's not my judge. He can't issue this. He doesn't have jurisdiction. I understand you guys are doing what you're told, but I'll be naming every one of you individually as furtherance of an illegal act. So I believe that this was intended to keep me out of these public meetings, but it didn't work.
Didn't show up earlier down at
No. I'm saying I believe it was issued. Mitch Ficus is on the Board of Public Works and Safety. He's also president for the Parks Department. Carol Maycheck Ficus has nothing to do with this. She's on the city council meeting.
Application. That's what this is.
But
okay. Here's the rules for today. They were explained to me by the prosecutor. You can go in. You can sit in the body. You can listen. If there is a question and answer, you can go up and make your statement if they allow that. But you have to dress as a whole, if that's even an issue, if they'll allow that.
Well, it says through attorney of record. That would be Nick Otis as well. But specifically, you said the prosecutor told you.
Please.
Could you tell me who told you this?
Let me finish. Then you can go up and speak your mind, speak your piece, if they allow that. But you have to direct it as a body, as a whole.
Right.
If you direct towards one individual or make an assumption to and or about that one individual, you're actually in violation of it. You'll be warned if that's an issue. It probably won't be. And then you will be asked to leave. Okay?
And you said the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor who?
Havens.
Who is that?
Julianne Havens.
Julianne
Deputy
Havens.
prosecutor
For LaPorte County?
Yeah, LaPorte County.
Okay.
Okay?
His office is recused. That's her including.
You know what? Take that up with the courts. That's not us.
I'm just telling you, I'm definitely going to take it up with the courts. As we all know, I have no problem with that.
Yep.
But
I understand. I
I'm
appreciate your
just
cooperation.
informing you that that office has recused as a conflict of interest prior to this. So they gave you information after acknowledging that they were a conflict of interest.
That's them.
Well, I'm just informing you. Now you know that they've recused as a conflict of interest.
Yeah, that's them. That's not us.
So
right?
you know they're a conflict of interest and they informed you of this, right? Okay.
Not an issue with us right now. Okay.
Okay.
So that's the rules
Right
for
now.
tonight. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Well, yeah,